Caughtlacking.com.
Yo, what up, y'all? Once again, this is Stakk. Um, I gotta drop this video. I've been getting a lot of feedback about Bloods in New York. There's a lot of discrepancies going on. So I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. And first of all, I wanna shout it out to everybody that was involved with gangs, that lost people in the gang. Rest in peace to people that have family members that died. This is not something that promote gangs. This is actually something that's informative to giving people better insight on what gang banging was like in New York. Because there is a difference between West and East. There's just obvious difference, but that don't mean we can't all get along. You know what I'm saying? That does not mean that we can't operate and live in peace on each coast. Like, we shouldn't have to feel like, yo, you come to LA, you can't do this, you can't claim, and the same vice versa. Like the LA homies, like I ain't going front. Like when LA homies came over here, and some of the New York homies was like, yo, what set you claimed and all that. And if they was claiming like a West Coast set, the homies be asking them, yo, what's your oath, spitting lingo, and you can't claim that. That wasn't accurate. You know what I'm saying? Because if you were a G, to be honest with you, like let's say I was banging Paru all my life, and I so happened to move to the East Coast. I'm still gonna bang Paru, bro. Like I'm not gonna come to the East Coast and hood hop because that's not how you do it. That's not some G. It's not some G shit. So I know that's been happening, but what I'm gonna tell you, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. That's sort of like when we go over there, we gotta fall on. Well, we was taught, to be honest with you, that when we go to the West Coast, we have to claim a West Coast hood. You have to fall under one of the Miller hoods, but or BS, like I'm BSV, so I would probably go under the BSV hood. So there's a lot of differences, you know what I'm saying? Um, we know y'all ain't spit no codes. We know y'all ain't had no oath and all that, but we just took it to a new level primarily because we had to have codes because there was a Spanish brother speaking Spanish and we couldn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? So we had to make up codes because we was going to war. So we had to like be able to tell your blood, like, look, blood, yo, these niggas is waiting for you in the yard, or they got this. So we had to spit that in codes, or we had to spit shit in codes. Yo, you got to get this, you got to get that. We had to spit it in codes. So that's just what it was. Now, did it get out of hand and people started using lingo and codes too loosely, where everybody knew what the codes meant? Yes, they was doing that, and that's the discipline of it. And it was, and to be honest with you, when we first started, it was a lot of discipline. When it got big, it was hard to control it. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't like police it. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't. It was just too out of control, man. It was like it spread like the plague, like cancer. You know what I'm saying? And you couldn't control it. But that's why I respect my set. BSV, it was only 31 of us, you know what I'm saying? And it was 31 heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying? All of us knew each other. But when we started getting everybody started claiming, like all you had to do was live on the block with some bloods and know some codes. You could have just came in Rikers Island and claimed the hood your block was on. Like you had a bunch of hats over there, some or whatever, or some Hercs and shit, and some Billies, then you could just claim, know a couple of codes, come to jail and say I'm a Billy, or say I'm a Herc, or say I'm a non-Trey, or whatever. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So that's where the discrepancy was at. Like, dudes, it got out of control, man. It got in the hands of people that wasn't responsible for the weight. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everybody's not built to be a leader. You could give them the power, but they end up abusing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened with Blood. You had people that was in power that never put in work. They never even went knife to knife or nothing. No type of work. You know what I'm saying? Popped off on the police, nothing. See, what y'all don't realize is that Bloods, we was popping on police a lot, man. Like bang, 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 24/7, yo. Yo, it was so much popping. I was tired, yo. My wounds wasn't healed up from the last beatdown. You know what I'm saying? My dislocated shoulder, the stitches in my eyes, the crack. Yo, this just wasn't like I wasn't even healed from the last one. Jaw broken. Police was fucking us up. And they was fucking us up with the riot squad. Yo, homie. Y'all don't even want to know the half of what we went through, man. Like, they was throwing in bombs inside your cell, bro. Like, boom. Like, ask some of the big homies when they come home and start telling you these stories, man. Like, it was some shit, man. It was dangerous. It was dangerous. We had so many ops, man. Like, everybody hated blood, yo. Even some Muslims was hating us. You know what I'm saying? The only ones that really fuck with us is some neutral 550 niggas and some guard bodies. But half the guard bodies turned blood. You know what I'm saying? That was the last really black gang that we had, the 5%ers. But damn near 80% of them motherfuckers turned blood. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was rough. From 93, I would say, to 97, 99, sometime like that. Rikers Island was rough to be blood, man. It was real rough. I'm talking about going to court and handcuffed backwards, and you had to stay like that all day. If you was mittens, and what mittens were, you couldn't, your hands was in mittens, bro. So you had to go on dance floor. You had to get a handcuff key, come out them shits, do some Houdini shit, just so the kings won't cut your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it was rough, man. Just telling y'all. But just keep it 100, man. Everything groovy over here. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of rappers, you know, using it like it's disgusting to me. I get turned off by it, so that's why I be on these videos. I haven't really been talking, but lately I've been agitated, man, because you know what I'm saying. Me as well as a lot of my homies, the first homies, the first line, the first generation bloods, niggas put in work, man. Made it easy for these bloods out here, bro. And I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about where it went, where it's headed. Like, I'm not happy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good situation. So, you want to talk to me, hit me up, man. Inbox me, whatever, and we can discuss things that we doing positive in the community. Like dudes that's really putting in work back in the community, helping people get jobs, housing. I've been working in reentry for a minute now, so it's different now, man. This gang banging is too young. But the OGs, like you said, we got to step up and snatch these little pups up, man. Like, yo, man, stop doing all that, man. Stop doing it like that, man. But they be knowing, man. They gonna get it together, man. So peace, love, and unity, man. That's what I'm gonna say. But keep it for all the Bloods, the Crips, everybody, man. The folk, everybody. Gangsta Disciples, the Vice Lord. It's all good all over, man. We on some Tupac shit, man. Some CNB, BNC Nation. You know what I'm saying? All the gangsters all across the world, man. Unite. You know what I'm saying? 300 gangsters. That's what we should do.
Caughtlacking.com